Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another video. My lovely audience, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We got another tips video, bro. I know some of you guys are excited for this. Those of you who wanted more tips and tricks to see, I got you with a list of things. I got a structure for this video today, so it's going to be more informative than the previous aggressive Doomfist tips and tricks video. If you haven't seen that, I recommend you go check it out. It's pretty awesome and hilarious at the same time, so please go check that out if you haven't seen it already. But this tips video is going to be different. This is just going to be more basic general tips that you should know so that you can perform better with Doomfist, okay? So this should be a good video for like everybody, really. I feel like everybody can benefit from this. Just like, you know, it's just my play style also that I'm gonna be working in here. So maybe you can pick up a few things in that regard too. But before we get started, okay, we're gonna get it started real soon. I'm gonna be getting to my points and whatnot pretty quickly in this video. But before we get to it, man, I gotta show my appreciation, dude. You guys have been going crazy. Dang, I didn't know y'all was gonna do me like that, bruh. Fucking, I just gained like 100 subs in like a few days. Like, it was crazy. Views are going crazy, comments are going crazy. We got conversations going. We got people wanting to learn how to play Doomfist. We got people just in the community. So thanks, I appreciate y'all. This is awesome. We're gonna keep it going, man. You know, I'm gonna just try to make the most entertaining videos that I can, but keep playing Doomfist. One more thing I wanted to mention is that a lot of people have been telling me that I should start streaming. They're like, bro, do you stream? Like, I'll be like, no, I don't stream. So let me know down in the comments if you think that I should hop on Twitch or start streaming on YouTube or something, man, because I've been getting a good amount of people telling me that I should start streaming. But regardless, I'm still going to be posting on YouTube. I appreciate all of the lovely support. It means so much to me in my heart. Thank you guys so much, man, for liking and subscribing and sharing and doing all of what you're doing. It makes playing Doomfist even better. So thank you. Me and Doomfist appreciate it. But anyway, we're about to get into this video, man. Yeah, hopefully you guys like it. If you find it helpful, if you enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, and whatnot. And I'm about to teach you some more shit for Doomfist. Okay, let's get to it. All right, welcome back to the practice range, everybody. I know that I was here briefly for a little bit, all right, in my aggressive Doomfist tips and tricks video, but I think for this video we're gonna be here for the entirety, just because I believe that all of the points I have for this video today can be demonstrated here within the practice range. So sit back, relax, we're about to get into it. I got some points to make and I'm gonna hit them all. All right, let's start with point number 1. Quick attacks. Okay, quick attacks are very, very important in combat, all right? Everybody believes that Doomfist needs to have a fully charged punch to be able to do anything, okay? That is not true. Quick attacks and quick punches are very, very, very important with Doomfist because of how weak he is right now, all right? Doomfist is not very strong at all, all right? His fully charged fist isn't really doing much to any enemy that doesn't hit a wall. So even if they do hit a wall, it's not doing as much right now. So, and plus the cooldown is pretty quick. So in combat, all right, you're fighting, the enemy team's walking you down, they're pushing on you, and you gotta hit them and knock them back real quick. Just a quick punch to let them know that you're there and that you're playing and that you're defending the team and you're ready to fight. All right, Doomfist is called Doomfist. This nigga's name is Doomfist, and people don't be punching. Use your fist. You don't have to charge it all the way up to make it useful. Okay, if there's 3 people on you and you have your tank, you know, the tank that you're fighting is all up in your face right in front of you and the enemy team is behind him, your punch can punch multiple people. That's what it does now. So just do a quick punch, it'll punch all of them back. And that split second that it takes for them to slide back like that, they're gathering themselves, that's extra time for you and your team to do damage to them and less time for them to do damage to you. It's so important, and I don't see anybody doing it. Just do a quick punch, just a quick hit, and then it comes back. All right, just a quick slap to their face, boom, right there. So if they're pushing you, use a quick attack. Very simple, very basic thing to incorporate into your gameplay that should help you get some leverage over the team, should surprise the team a little bit more. All right, it's very, very useful in a lot of different circumstances. So attack, quickly. I know that was a point that I made in my aggressive Doomfist video, okay? Doomfist doesn't hit very hard right now, so what you want to do is hit fast with him. Do the most you can with what you got, alright? So hit fast with Doomfist, use some quick attacks to get him up off you, let him know that you're here, let him know that you're ready to fight and get the niggas back, alright? Don't let them walk you down like that. Don't let them back you up like a bitch. Punch that nigga in his face. It doesn't matter if it's not doing a lot of damage, okay? You got a gun to shoot him with, and you got the little fist I'll get to later. But, alright, use the quick attack, use the quick fist to buy you some time. Very easy, very simple to do. On to the next point. The next point that I have here is using cover to charge your fist, alright? This is actually a very important point. I should have had this as number 1. You want to be charging your fist behind cover. That's where you want to do it. That's ideal. I know a lot of cases you might not be able to do it and you need to charge your fist in front of the enemy, but in most cases you want to be charging your fist behind some type of cover. You don't want to be out in the open right in front of the enemy looking them dead in the eye trying to charge your fist, because that gives them way too much time to react to what you're doing. That gives them way too much time to stop you from fully charging your fist. So I just went over how you don't need to fully charge your fist to do well as Doomfist, but in some cases, in most cases I guess, you want to try to fully charge that fist because that'll knock them back further and do more damage if they hit a wall. And you can hit multiple people, so it's really important that you charge your fist fully if you can. If you can't, hit the ass with a little quick hit. Alright, like I just said, but if you're going to go for a fully charged fist, do it behind cover. Alright, and there's a lot of different reasons why you want to do it behind cover. Number 1, it protects you so you're taking less damage while you're charging your fist. Number 2, it obscures the enemy's vision. So if you're charging your fist behind something or around a corner or where the enemy can't see you, they aren't going to know where you're going. Okay, they can hear you charging your fist, however they don't know where you're going to strike. So if I'm behind this wall and there's an enemy right over there, he doesn't know if I'm going to go that way or if I'm going to go this way. So if I'm behind here, charging up, normally they'll just stand right in the middle, but if they don't do that and you're able to get around the corner or, you know, discombobulate the team by faking them out which way you want to go, then it'll work out. So make sure you're fully charging your fist behind cover. You don't want to be taking fire right in front of the enemy, getting shot up while you're trying to fist in, because as you're taking damage and then you fist forward, you're going to be taking even more damage the closer you get. So if you can, try to charge your fist off center, try to charge your fist behind cover, try to fake out your enemies so that they don't know where you're striking from and whatnot. It just helps with survivability. It helps with surprising the team. I don't know. I found it to be very helpful. It keeps you alive. That's the main thing you want to do. And it allows you to create plays and read the enemy team, because they're not just going to be sitting there like these bots. They're going to be moving if you're behind cover. So fake them out like you're going this way, go the other way. You can only do that if you're behind cover or if you're somewhere where they can't see you. Okay? If you're dropping from high ground, which I do sometimes, and you're charging your fist, you're going to have to be quick with what you want to do. But make sure you charge it at the beginning before you fall. And then you're going to have to make a move quick though, because if you're charging your fist mid-air, then you're going to have to hit something when it goes off. So if you're going to do an aerial attack and you're charging your fist in the air, make sure you already have a plan. Make sure you already know what enemy you're basically going to go for before you jump down there, or else you're just going to jump down there and fly into the enemy team and not know what you're doing and get shot the fuck up and die. Okay, so charge your fist behind cover. Make sure you're okay. It'll help you with survivability, getting a leverage on the team, and all that type of stuff, okay? So don't charge your fist out in the open like a dummy, letting yourself get shot up and shit, okay? Yeah, very important. Next point, we're moving on. The next point is the punch cancel and what it can do for you and your team, okay? So you have the ability to cancel the punch. That may not seem like a smart idea. I don't know how you guys are. Maybe the newcomers, the new players, like, why would you ever cancel your punch, okay? Canceling punching is part of faking out the enemy, faking out the enemy team, alright? If you fake this punch, alright, you charge up and you fake it, you can draw out a lot of enemy cooldowns. So for example, you have a Reinhardt that just keeps charging you when you're punching, okay? And you both get stunned, you both get knocked to the ground when that happens. If he's doing that, just fully charge your punch and then cancel it. You'll watch him charge towards you. He just wasted his charge. That's when you go back in and punch him down. Your fist comes back quicker than his charge does. So you're able to bully him once you draw out that charge. So what you want to do is just fully charge your fist, cancel it. That can draw out Zarya bubble, that can draw out Honest Sleep, that can draw out a lot of different enemy cooldowns if you charge that fist up and then cancel it, okay? Especially if you've already been playing your aggressive during the game and you charge that fist and you fake it out and you don't, they're gonna start trying to counter you, and that's when they're gonna use all their abilities and you get in there and knock them down. They're not even gonna be able to fucking stop you because they used part of their abilities already. So just charge that fist up, cancel it if you can. All right, read the team, read the situation, and you can get some good plays off of canceling that fist. They're gonna be like, oh wow, I don't wanna go up against this guy. He's about to do something crazy. Cancel it. They're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? Then it's a part of a point that I'll make later on in the video, but I wanted to throw it in since we were already talking about the fist. Okay. Charge up that fist and cancel it just to fake out your enemy team. Trust me, it'll help. Just try it, okay? Just try it. Let me know how it works. All right, anyways, moving on to the next point. Next point I have is block during firefight. All right, a lot of people have a problem with Doomfist block right now, power block, for a lot of different reasons. I've heard a lot of different complaints or whatever. But I think that it's most useful when you are blocking in the middle of a firefight, okay? Eventually, people in a game are going to catch on to Doomfist and his charged fist. They're going to stop charging you up after a while. If you're actually doing your job and you're getting in there and you're knocking them niggas down, they are going to stop charging you up eventually. Trust me, I know. They're going to stop charging you, and when you are blocking, they're just going to stare at you until you're not blocking anymore. So when that starts to happen, okay, when the enemy team finally catches on that Doomfist charged punch is pretty dangerous, the only way you're really going to be able to get a charged fist is jumping right in between a firefight and blocking for your team, okay? So a lot of people use power block just for themselves. They don't really use it for their team, but in a case like this where the enemy team catches on to you and your shit, the only time you're gonna get that charged fist is if you jump in there, say your team is in the middle of a fight, and you gotta block that damage coming in from the opposite team that's coming from over there. You jump in the middle of the fight. That's how you're gonna get your charged fist. Say freaking soldier, diva, everybody's laying fire down on your team. You just jump in the middle and block for them, suck up all the damage, and then hit them with a quick punch if you can. If you're far away, then that's when you want to fully charge up. But if you're jumping in front of them and blocking for them up close, then you want to hit them with a quick punch, a quick charge punch. But if you're far away, then you can charge that punch up because you go so much faster and so much further, you know, a lot more quickly. So if you charge it up and you're in front of your team blocking for them, fully charge that fist and knock them down. Alright, that's the only way you're going to be able to get that charged fist in situations where the enemy team catches on or they're not trying to charge you up. You got to jump in between a firefight. It may not be a full team fight, 3v3, your team shooting at them. It might be a 1v1 going on, a soldier versus a sojourn or something, and they're shooting at each other. Jump in front of the soldier that's fighting her and suck up that damage real quick. It doesn't take long at all to get a charged fist. So jump in front of your teammate, block for them, get that charged fist, get in there and help them. All right, that's what you want to do. Make sure that you are getting in the fight to charge your fist, because it's going to be hard sometimes to get a charge gauntlet when the team finally catches on. With that being said, you have to make sure that the enemy team knows that the charged fist is dangerous. Make sure you're using it well, okay? Use your charged fist to the best of its ability. All right, I mean, it's pretty situational. If you see a big group of enemies, it's great to use. If you see one enemy that you can take down, put all of your energy into that one person. If you see a healer that's, you know, by themselves, you got a charged fist, you charge it all the way up and get back there and knock them down. All right, stuns them long enough to kill them. All right, so let the enemy team know that the charged fist is dangerous and they need to watch out for that shit. All right, it's nothing to be fucked around with, okay? So very simple, very easy. It should lead to some good plays for you. Moving on. The next point I have here is use the little fist. Alright, Doomfist is a two-handed, two-fist guy. Use the little fist. I have watched so many gameplays, so many streamers and everything. Nobody uses the little fist, or at least not as often as I believe they should. Okay? It's something that still does damage. It is great coupled with the gun that he has. Okay, utilize the little fist. It's very important. I'm sure you guys have noticed from watching my gameplay that I really like getting in there as Doomfist. I like getting up close and personal with my enemy. And if I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna incorporate both fists. So if I'm getting up close and I'm doing a quick punch, I'm about to shoot and punch my little fist at the same time. Okay, I have my melee button on the side of my mouse, so it's very easy for me to shoot and hit at the same time. It's like a little punch shoot combo. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a punch shoot combo that I like to do, and coupled with my quick fist. All right, that's how I land a headshot. It's just to do a little bit of extra damage. That's all it is. Okay, it's not a game changer like that. It's just to do a little bit of extra damage. You'll be surprised how many people get caught off guard at that little bit of extra damage, especially if they go into a wall. That little extra damage is very important. If you're landing headshots and you're doing that little extra damage, the little fist is going to work for you. I think it's very important, especially because Doomfist is such an aggressive player. He's super mobile and whatnot, so if you're going to be in the enemy's face, why aren't you meleeing, you know? So shoot them, melee. That's literally what Doomfist is. He's got two fists, all right? Don't neglect these knuckles over here. They want some fun time too, okay? Use the little fist in combat. If you're up close and personal to the enemy, use that little fist. Knock him down with it. Combine it with the guns on his hand, all right? It'll in turn do well, because it does a decent amount of damage for a little melee attack, you know? So, I mean, it's there. Why not use it? And that's what I like to say. So, utilize the little fist. That's a very basic and easy thing to do. Utilize the little fist. It's important, and it can turn out into a lot of kills. I mean, if the enemy's weak and you have nano, oh my god, man, get in there with the little fist. Knock him down. One punch. All right, that's it. Moving on. For my last point, I would like to talk about faking out the enemy team. Now, I already touched on this with the punch cancel, and I wanted to say that the punch cancel is probably the safest way to fake out the team, just because of how quickly the punch comes back, and you have block and slam to get out or protect yourself if you don't draw out any abilities from the opposite team. Okay, punch canceling is the quickest and easiest and safest way to fake out the team. The next way to fake out the team, I don't really recommend doing this. I feel like you have to be super confident in doing this, but block canceling is something that you can do only in very acute situations. Like, for example, if you think a Reinhardt has shatter or something and you think he's about to use it and he's swinging on you all up in your face and shit, you can block and then cancel block and punch him to cancel his ult if you believe that he's going to use it. That's faking out the team. That's a wasted ult that they don't have now. That's leverage that you have, that you get on the other team. So block canceling is very dangerous just because there's an 8-second cooldown on it, so you got to really be confident in block canceling. If you're gonna do it, make sure that you're gonna get some value out of it, but for the most part you just want to block for its full duration. Okay, if you're gonna block, because the cooldown is just so long, man. With slam, it's very easy to fake out the enemy team with slam. I mean, I've gotten questions before, people wondering why I cancel slam instead of slamming and then punching, and it's just because I like the momentum that I get. And plus, if you go at a team and you slam, it'll take longer sometimes to hit the ground, rather than if I were to slam cancel with a punch, then I'll be able to draw out an enemy quicker and they won't be able to react. Whereas if I just slam, then I'm just slamming standing there looking at them and they're looking at me and I'm just like, It just depends. I said that it's very situational whether or not slam cancel is a good thing. But for me, I just like the momentum that I get. I like flying around corners and knocking niggas down. I find it very helpful. That's just another way to fake out the team. They're not going to know what you're going to do next. It's just to spice it up. You can slam sometimes, alright? Or you can slam cancel sometimes. You want to spice it up, okay? You want to make sure that you keep the enemy on their toes. You don't want to keep doing the same moves over and over again. That's why you got to incorporate all of Doomfist's kit. Little Fist, shooting his gun, slam, block, punch. You want to be doing everything you can all at once. Striking as fast as possible. Keeping the enemy on their feet. Making sure that they don't get comfortable. Alright, that's what you want to do as Doomfist. Disrupt the team. That's what he's mainly used for right now. So, I don't know how informative this video was in comparison to the aggressive Doomfist video. Oh my god, when you have a charged fist. When you have a charged fist and you do this emote, he just shakes. That's fucking hilarious. I didn't know that. What the fuck? Is that the case with all emotes? Nah, he's chilling on this though. Okay. Anyway, sorry. To recap everything, I hope that this video was informative, and I hope that it helped you guys a lot. Those of you that want to play as Doomfist, those of you that are new to the game and whatnot. Okay, I hope that this helped you. It was just sort of an add-on, like a secondary thing to the aggressive Doomfist video, just because I know that that was seen by a lot of people, and I guess it was helpful because so many people liked it and whatnot. So I hope this video was helpful too. Try to apply these moves that I just showed you and tell me how they go for you in the comment section. I would love to know how these things help you guys in the game. But I wanted to go back and say again, thank you guys so much for the support that you've been giving me. It's freaking crazy. I love it. I don't know what to say. It just makes playing Doomfist so much more fun. It just makes it all the more worth it. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you. I don't really have anything else to say. This was just like a general basic, you know, some more tips. Just basically like a little add-on to the aggressive Doomfist tips and tricks video. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching. I got many more videos on the way. I'm going to try to keep, you know, consistent, unique videos going on. I don't really know what you guys want to see. I mean, I guess you guys just want to see me continuing to punch niggas off the map and shit on them and shit. So you guys let me know what you want to see in the comment section, what you want to, you know, look forward to, what I should talk about as far as Overwatch 2, as far as Doomfist and whatnot. Just let me know. Let me know what you want to see down in the comments. Help me out. I'm trying to make some content, trying to see what you guys want to check out. So there's actually one last thing that I forgot to mention in this entire video, and it's the main actual thing that you should take away from any Doomfist video you watch, any video about these games that you watch. Okay, the main point of all of this, the main point of playing Doomfist is to have fun. Make sure you guys are having a good time out there. Make sure you're having fun playing as Doomfist, okay? That's the main point. You know, you're watching all this, you want to get better as them. The goal is to have a good time. That's the end goal. So make sure you guys are having fun, okay? You know, you're getting into these lobbies and you're having a good time. You're enjoying yourself. It's something that's fun, okay? That's what I want it to be for you guys as well. So make sure you keep that in mind as you try to get better, as you try to learn, as you try to play as Doom or anybody else out there, okay? Just make sure you're having fun. That's the main point, okay? So you're sitting here staring at Doomfist's face. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and stuff. Thanks again for all the love. I appreciate y'all, man. And I will just see you in the next video that I make. Bye-bye.